Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Marlena E. Taylor presiding. During these proceedings, there is no eating, no sleeping, no lying down, no wearing of any head garments except for religious purposes. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Now calling the matter of the people versus Stephanie Walker. This is ticket or case number Z808829. This is one count of operating with a high blood alcohol content. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the Honorable Court, Vassal Johnson II, 72130 on behalf of Ms. Walker. She's present on Zoom, Judge.
Ma'am, can you state your name? Oh, go ahead. Ms. Walker?
Yes.
State your name, please.
Stephanie Walker.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, Judge, Ms. Mason said to let her into the courtroom.
Okay.
It says that she's in. I admitted her.
I know. I did something stupid.
Oh.
Don't worry, guys.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Madam Clerk.
All right. How are we moving forward with this particular case today, Attorney Johnson?
Well, I'm looking for a dismissal ultimately, but today we're asking for a motion hearing. I filed a motion yesterday on Ms. Walker's matter, and we can set it.
All right. I'll set this for a motion hearing. Ms. Walker, for the motion hearing, I have to be able to see you. That means that you have to find a way to be able to be seen. If you can't do it on the phone, you need to physically come in person so I can see you for this motion hearing, okay?
Okay.
Attorney Mason, how long do you need to put your name on the record, please?
Yes, for the record, Dia Chiku Mason, City of Detroit, 43471.
Thank you. How long
Your
do you
Honor,
need approximately to respond to this motion?
You know, based upon my volume document, what I have going on, I'm going to say 3 weeks, 21 days.
Now I'll give you a little bit more time than that. I just want to make sure I didn't stretch it out too far.
Okay.
I'm looking at, I'm going to my calendar to see. What does May 15th look like for both of you? Wednesday, May 15th.
Yes, I can do that. Okay, Your Honor.
Attorney
So, Your
Johnson?
Honor.
Yes, Attorney Mason first.
Okay. I didn't hear.
So are we also looking at bringing in, am I able to bring in witnesses, Your Honor?
If you want to have a motion hearing and where you can bring in witnesses, just have them for that day. I can set it a little later, Attorney Johnson, that way everyone's not just waiting around. I pulled up the docket. It's not super heavy that day, so I could do like an 11 a.m.
Sure.
Unless if you're going to bring in witnesses, did you want to try it for the afternoon, Attorney Mason?
Whatever's convenient for the court.
Based on your brief look at the document so far, Attorney Mason, you believe you're going to be calling some witnesses?
I might, Your Honor, yes.
Okay. I may put this on the afternoon. I just hate having everybody sitting around in the morning for a motion. Let's keep that same day, May 15th, but let's do it at 2 p.m. Okay, for a motion hearing. If Attorney Mason, you discover that it's just going to be like a written response, then we can switch it to the morning time. But if I'm going to have to hear witnesses, I just don't want them sitting around all morning.
Very good, Your Honor. I'll still follow response, and I'll let the court know as soon as possible.
That works. And that way, because
Okay.
I know you're also doing another courtroom too, that won't delay you from doing the morning docket on that courtroom as well. And then we can have a little bit more time. Attorney Johnson, does that work to do it 2 o'clock in the afternoon, just so I don't have you just sitting here all morning?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. So let's do it on May 15th at 2 p.m. We're gonna have a motion hearing in this particular matter. Bond's gonna be continued at this time, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No
Have a
problem.
good day.
You too,
Bye-bye.
thank you. Thank you
Thank
all.
You can sign off, Ms. Walker.
You can sign off, Ms. Walker. That's what he was letting you know.
Oh, okay, all right, y'all have,
You too.
do you know
Attorney
what
Robbins?
courtroom? Oh,
337. That's my courtroom, is 337. All right. So I did end up putting the people back in the room. I know they're not on your docket. Malcolm Williams, we're gonna pull his stuff so you can be able to have it and know what it is, okay? I also put in, so I put him in 16 instead of 14. And then you have a Claudia Whitley, who's not on the docket either, and she's in room 18.
Okay. Can Miss Mary email me over their tickets, or I don't know how it's gonna work, so I know what they got.
Well, let me find the sheet that has the offers on it, and I'll tell you what their offers are.
Oh, wait, their names are on the offer sheet, but not on the docket.
So they're not on the offer sheet, but we get offer sheets every day. So it's an offer sheet out there for Tuesday, and their
Yes,
names are on.
now I have that from Miss Mason, so their names are on that form.
Yep, they're on that one.
Okay, well then I can look it up on there. I didn't realize they were on that one.
Yep.
And then I have some other matters that are being set for pretrial and bench trial and getting assigned attorneys. I have them marked. I'll bring them all out at the same time if the court wants.
That's fine.
Okay. My apologies, Your Honor. I didn't realize that.
It's okay. I know. It's okay. We got you.
Okay.
Let me bring in Mr. Urell. I want to know what his case number is. Jerome Urell? Mr. Urell?
I'm sorry, I was trying to unmute it. How you doing today?
I'm fine. And yourself? How are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Good. Do you have a case number for your stuff? I tried looking it up. I don't see anything that's open right now. So I'm trying to figure out what it may be.
I honestly don't remember the case number. I just remember the courtroom. It was for the ticket of running a stop sign or something.
Oh, you missed your hearing date a long time ago.
No,
You had a hearing.
They told me that it was on the 4th.
You were set for let me see, a formal hearing, correct? They had put it in the docket for a formal hearing?
Yeah. Because I wrote everything down, so I know I just have court dates on the 4th and the 22nd of this month.
You are scheduled for a formal hearing on 4/22/24 before me.
Before you?
Yep, 4/22/24.
Okay, so okay, because I have another court date on the 22nd, like, and I'm hoping that it's not the same time, but I have to go inside of Warren. So it's like I'm going to be on Zoom and in Warren at the same time. So
Mr. Urell, who gave you the court date first?
you guys gave me no. They gave me the court date first because it's a felony. So it's like for like a gun or something. So they gave me.
Mr. Urell, you know why you go into that court. Don't say or something like you don't know why they potentially got you for a felony. That makes you sound ridiculous. Don't do that to yourself. Or something. I don't really know what it is. You don't have to admit to anything, but just say that's what they had me down for. I need you to call the courtroom because then we need to move our date so that you can be able to go to your the more comprehensive hearing than my hearing, but yours isn't scheduled until April 22nd. So I'm going to have you call the courtroom, but not until noon. Are you ready to take down the phone number?
Yes, ma'am, but I have another question too. I'm sorry.
Give me your question and I'll give you the number. Go ahead.
The question is basically like what court date was for today? because
Nothing. I don't have you ask anything for today in the system unless I'm looking wrong. And I'll ask my clerk. It looks like your next court date was for 4/22/24. Now let me see if I see anything else. I'm gonna print it and have her tell me if she sees anything differently.
this court date, it was basically like the lady was telling me to basically just come and show proof that I had license. That's for the running the stop sign. But
That wouldn't be it. Not for a formal hearing, but let me see. See, that's the date you see, right? 4/22, 4/22/24. I don't know why you got this date. I don't know what this date was about. This is the only open case. So you may have had some other matters. I may have closed them out because you had a valid license, but this was the one remaining ticket.
Do you have a case number?
He don't have no case numbers. You good. That's it. And I looked up his name and this is all it is. So the only thing I saw was a Clear Air Act violation that you have, but that's not with me. So
who is that with?
Clear Act. Oh, it is me that it's an open warrant for you.
An open warrant in Detroit?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is that? Like, can I go pay it off or something? Like
It's a $1,000 warrant.
$1,000 warrant for what?
It says violation of the Michigan Clean Air Act. This is a ticket from 10/30/2019.
2019 Clear Air. What? I'm sorry. What ticket is that? Like the Clear Air Act?
I don't know. I'm just as perplexed as you are right now. It says violation of the Clear Air Act, right? I don't know what that is. All right, I'm giving you phone number to call my courtroom, Mr. Urrell,
Okay.
and we're gonna figure this all out. But I'm just trying to tell you what's out there at this point in time. Okay, now this was before my time here at 36 district. So when you start asking me questions like that, I'm like, all I can do is tell you that there is a warrant if your date of birth is 72. Is your date of birth 72?
No, that got to be my biological father. But like ever since I was born, I never.
That's not you. Okay, we'll leave that how it is. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
So you just have this other case. Here's the phone number: 313.
Okay.
965.
Okay.
22.
Okay.
93.
Thank you so much. I already have it saved as court.
Yes. So call us so we can move your formal hearing to a different day so that you don't miss the other matter that's a felony. Okay? Because this is a civil infraction.
I just hope that I don't have his information because I shouldn't have no other felonies besides the ones that I got caught with.
It's not the same date of birth. So you'll be good. Just make sure we check and always make sure that it's the correct date of birth. But that's why I went back and looked. Okay.
Okay, and not to change the subject or anything, but I really think that I just paid one of his tickets. Like, I swear.
If you paid this ticket, then that defeats the whole purpose.
Not this one, but I think that like I just got another ticket from like 37th district, and I think I paid one of his tickets because I didn't recall getting that ticket.
Stop doing that.
So I might have just changed my name.
Stop doing that. Don't change your name. Just ask them to do the date of birth. Date of birth, because we're gonna have the correct date of birth in there most of the time, okay?
Okay.
So just make sure you ask that before you start paying stuff. Make sure you check for this ticket too. Make sure we had the right date of birth. But start asking that and don't just pay it just to get it all done and over with, okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Call the courtroom at noon, no, and we're gonna figure it out. Stop paying the tickets until we find out the date of birth, though, okay?
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
You're very welcome. Have a good rest of your day, okay?
You as well. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. All right.
Your Honor,
Brianna, yes.
now I promise I know my ABCs and how to read. Can't find Malcolm Williams on this docket I have for Dia Mason from Miss Mason either. Not crazy.
Oh man. Okay.
So on the docket that I have, I'm gonna tell you because I'm not crazy. I'm borderline. So for Williams, I have Kevin Williams at 8:45. At 8:30, I have Nicole Williams, Lavinus Williams, Christian Williams. And that's all the Williams I have on both of my dockets, the one that has the offers on it and the one that I had originally.
He's not on the docket.
Okay.
No, she's talking about for Tuesday's docket that she's looking at. She knows she's
I
not
have
on.
Thursday's docket. I don't have Tuesday's paperwork.
That's what I was trying to tell you. I was gonna get you Tuesday's paper.
I'm confused. Okay, I'm sorry.
So what ended up happening, just so you can know, is that some of them were incidentally given the wrong date. They were told today instead of really on Tuesday when it was supposed to be. So that's why I was asking, did you have that? But I'll check and see, because I do have my Tuesday docket. All right, so hold tight on Malcolm. Let me find out.
Okay.
He is. Okay. Miss Whitecloth? I don't see him on it.
Yes, Miss Whitecloth.
Okay, Miss Wyckoff. So you have several court dates with me. You have an April 24th date as well as a May 29th date. Which day would you like to come back and handle all of your court matters?
April.
April 24th?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll have you come back on April 24th. That way I can have all of your tickets pulled from all the court dates, and we're gonna put everything on that one day, okay?
Okay.
All right, at 8:30 a.m. I'll see you then, okay?
It's on Zoom again, or am I coming?
It's on Zoom. Yep, nope, Zoom. It's gonna stay on Zoom unless you want to physically come in.
Okay.
Okay. If you do, that's fine, but otherwise just stay like this, okay? And I will put everything, even your May 29th date, everything is gonna be on April 24th, and we'll handle everything at one time.
Okay, can you explain to me the ones that you do have?
I do. So we have expired plates. Nope, those are some tickets I may be able to take out of default. And if I can, I will. That means that since you didn't show a full court date, they went automatically into default. So right now I have for tickets, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. You have 3 counts of that. No insurance, meaning no insurance on the car. You have 3 counts of that. And drove while license suspended. You also have in default, but if I can bring it out, I will. Fail to properly secure child or passenger. I will have to see what the remaining tickets that you received on May 29th are and put them in the file. So basically you got tickets because your car doesn't have insurance and it's not registered with the Secretary of State's office. When you don't have car insurance, it automatically makes your plates unregistered with the Secretary of State's office, okay? Because they can see it in the system. They're all connected. They all talk to each other. And then you drove while your license is suspended. So you need to figure that out. The other cases are along the same line. It's an improper plate, unregistered motor vehicle, no insurance, and improper license, okay?
Yes, they did tell me that if I got it together that I wouldn't have to pay for it, and I did.
Right.
I got insurance, my license back, and I registered my vehicle.
You got all that to show today?
Yes.
Oh. Well, let me sit back. All right. Hold on a minute. Ms. Wyckoff, you got new speeding ticket and following too closely ticket too? That's your ticket in May. It's
Yes.
11 to 15 miles over posted speed and
What?
killing.
Jesus.
I know I don't have an offer on those tickets for you.
So, my proof of insurance is on my phone. How would I be able to show you that?
Listen, I may have to give you a new date because you got these other tickets. Let me see if I can get somebody to talk to you because you got these other 2 tickets. So let me, the license is valid. That's good. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room so you can speak to an attorney. I'm gonna let the attorney know you have some additional tickets. I'll see if I can handle them today. Typically on civil
Okay.
infractions, though, they're gonna make you plead or something. So get ready. You're gonna have some points on your license, possibly.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. It's an 11 to 15 mile over and follow too closely ticket.
I don't have any fears.
I don't know. Let's see. They may be able to give you some better advice. Let me put you in a room. Oh, join that breakout room.
Yeah, Williams is back. He's never on the phone, but I'm back then.
Who? Huh?
Deion Williams. He's not on the docket. He was here earlier.
I know they had already discussed what he was going to do. I think he might be a compliance dismissal.
Deion Williams.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, welcome back. Did the attorneys ask you to come to the courtroom or what happened?
It kicked me out and I just joined back and it
Oh.
brought me here.
All right. Did you answer the phone or check a message?
No, I've been on her waiting.
Okay. All right, because that will kick you off of Zoom too. What breakout room were you in?
It was just
Excuse me, Mr. Williams?
it was a personal. It was just one of the personal meeting rooms from earlier.
You don't remember which number?
Oh, I think it was 3, maybe.
Okay, I'll put you back in 3. Was it a man? Was it a man or a lady that you spoke with?
My attorney is a man.
So you would have been in an even. Oh shoot, I forgot which one.
He would have been in odds.
Okay.
Harry has the odds.
All right, thanks. I'll put you back in number 3, Mr. Williams.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Your Honor. In no way am I trying to rush the court. I just want to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. The people that I have that are ready, should I bring them out and put them in the main session?
Yes, please. Yes,
Okay, thank you.
then I'll put them in the waiting room. It's easier to get them out of there.
Thank you.
Thanks, Billy. Officer Guarino? I'm sorry,
Yes,
Hi,
yes, I got disconnected.
did you? Okay, I'll put you back in breakout room 1.
Thank you.
Mhm. Who did you say you're here for today?
Ryan Walken.
WATKINS?
That's correct.
Thanks.
Just coffee with an espresso virtual. One click of the button awakens the senses. Intense aromas of passion brewed coffee. Finished.
Ms. Moore, can you put your phone on mute for us?
I know Miss Williams was just getting a new date. Is that right, Attorney Kate Robinson? She was gonna get an
Yes, Nicole
MIBC
Williams, she's
appointed.
getting a new date and an attorney assigned to her.
All right, I already sent that over. So I'm gonna bring her out so I can tell her new date to come back.
Okay. And I was getting ready to send you an email. I heard some of what you were saying about Ms. Whitecoff, but not all of it.
Okay, so Miss Whitecoff has some additional tickets. Her license is valid. She's gonna show you some insurance and some registration, but she has 3 additional civil infractions that I look like she has a failed to secure a child properly, 11 to 15 miles over posted speed, as well as a follow too closely. So you can talk to her. Her next date that she has with me is on April 24th. So you can talk to her and we can either put it that day or you can try and work something out today. The rest of her tickets all deal with like expired plates, no license, and no insurance. So if she can be able to that stuff.
So she has a total of how many tickets?
That's a good question. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then if I can take it, 16, 17, that's a expired plates and no registration, but I should be able to take those out of default.
Okay, thank you. I'll stay and do Miss Williams, the ones that we just pulled out, and then I'll go to Miss Whitecoff.
Okay, cool.
Because these people have been waiting patiently.
I know. Oh, Mary. Nicole Williams.
Miss Williams, turn on your video and unmute your device. You brought Nicholas Williams in, not Nicole.
I thought I had brought Nicole Williams in. Hold on a minute.
I see Nicholas Williams on my screen.
I got you. My bad. Nicole Williams?
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Nicole Williams. This is ticket Z. Let me see. Z809101. This is one count of operating with a high blood alcohol content. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Phyllis Gayton Williams. I'm Phyllis Gayton Williams, Lord Jesus. Phyllis Gayton Robinson on behalf of Miss Williams. Miss Williams, can you say your name for the record?
Nicole Williams.
Your Honor, Miss Williams, we have had some discussion about the charges that she's charged with. I think because of the seriousness of the charges, it would be best for her to have some consistency in counsel. So we have sent over the information to request that she be assigned counsel.
All right, this time, being that the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. Ma'am, I have your information. I'm going to forward it to the people who get counsel for individuals. Are you able to afford your own attorney, ma'am?
No.
Okay, your next court date will be May 2nd. May 2nd at 9 a.m. Nope, 8:30 a.m. I apologize. May 2nd at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0. Ma'am, you cannot drive unless you have your license, and no drinking right now, okay?
Yes.
All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set.
Thank you.
I know, no problem. Nicholas Williams, are you just now checking in at 10:20 for 8:30 matter? Nicholas Williams?
Your device is muted, sir.
No, I was in the breakout room. No, I've been here.
Judge,
Okay.
yeah.
Can you place Mr. Williams back in the breakout room?
Okay.
I think he was in
11.
11, yes. I see you right there, Mr. Williams. You already have access to it. Can you join the breakout room, Mr. Williams?
Yeah.
So, Mr. Williams, at the top of your device, you'll probably see 4 squares. Touch those 4 squares and it'll send you back to the breakout room you were in.
All right. You got it. All right. Janelle Wiley. Mr. Wiley?
Yes.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Janelle Wiley. This is ticket number 4. This ticket number 482-584. No operator's license on person. Those tickets with the collection. Ticket SP 1110243. Count 1, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, no insurance. Count 3, drove while license not valid. Ticket number SP 1125190, reckless driving. Count 1, drove while license expired. Count 2. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1157198, failed to display. Ticket SP 1157320, no insurance. Ticket SP 1174533, drove while license not valid or improper. Ticket number SP 1189966. This is count 1, failed to display. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Attorney Phyllis Gayton Robinson on behalf of Mr. Wiley. Mr. Wiley, please state your name for the record.
Janelle Wiley.
Your Honor, Mr. Wiley has been informed of his rights to a jury trial. He has made a decision to request a bench trial for these matters.
If that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Please swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
All right, I'll set this matter for a bench trial on the date of June 25th. June 25th at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at...
I got court that day. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know. I can do it another day. Okay. You know, for those older cases too, they have to go. I'll tell you. I'm doing. Is it just gonna be that one day you have court or?
Yeah, just that one day.
Okay, okay, thank you. Let me see what other day I can give you, okay?
Okay.
Thank you for letting me know so you don't have any conflict. What about the next day, June 26th? Does that work for you?
Yeah.
Okay, June 26th. And that's gonna be at 8:30, 9 a.m. for your bench trial. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay.
All right. Also, sir, just know you have 3 tickets in collection that I can't do anything about. You just gotta figure it out. That's a fail to stop for a stop sign, no proof of insurance, and defective windshield, okay?
Okay.
All right. We'll see you for your bench trial for the rest of the matters, though, on June 26th, okay?
Okay.
Have a good day, sir.
You too.
I will, thank you. Miss Whitley, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you, okay? All right. Who else do you have out in this? Let me know, Attorney Gaten Robinson.
You're on mute.
I apologize. I also have Mr. Woolfolk. He is here for a review and he is in compliance.
Okay, and who else might I see you, PGR.
Yes.
Mr. Woolfolk?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Here's your file. Not following the matter of the people versus Raymond Woolfolk. This matter is here today for a review. That's B ticket 128199. It's a 6-month delay. He was to have paid $300 in this particular matter. May I have your appearance for the record, please, starting with counsel?
Okay. Attorney Phyllis Gaten Robinson on behalf of Mr. Woolfolk. Mr. Woolfolk, can you please state your name?
Raymond Woolfolk II.
Your Honor, Mr. Woolfolk did show me a receipt for having paid $300 to the 36th District Court. I believe that resolves his matter. We are asking that this matter be dismissed.
Dismissed. All right. He has paid my fines. So at this point in time, the court is going to dismiss this matter for his compliance. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. We did, Your Honor, the young lady that was in the hall, Miss Watson, the court did, Walton did do her?
No.
She's a dismissal. I'm sorry. I thought I told.
That's cool. Mr. Woolfolk, Mr. Tillman.
Yes.
Says hello.
Tell him I said hello.
He said, be afraid of me. Very afraid. Say no. Have a great rest of your day. Okay, case dismissed.
Thank you. You too.
Welcome. Officer Tillman, I should say. All right, ma'am, she can come forward. Hey, Darnell. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Judge. Taylor.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning. I know. What's her name?
You gonna step up here for me so they can report.
Lachey Walton.
Thank you.
Hi, how you doing, Miss Robinson?
I'm fine. How are you
doing?
this morning?
I'm good.
I
Been a
spoke to the
long-
prosecutor on your behalf. Everything is squared away. Your matter's gonna be dismissed, okay?
Okay, what about the warrants? The
It's
warrant,
gonna be lifted
when?
today.
Oh, so I have the papers right here.
So I saw, when you showed the court officer your insurance, that was for me so that I could talk to the prosecutor on your behalf. I spoke to the prosecutor. The ticket that you're here for, that you're being arraigned on the bench warrant, we're going to arraign you so that it is lifted, and then that is going to be dismissed.
It's 2.
She has, so you may not have known, she has some tickets that went into default at the same time. That's what she's talking about. She has a failed.
Okay, Your Honor, I don't have that on my docket, so I don't know.
I know.
Because I paid that.
She probably ended up paying it. That's what I'm checking right now. No, I can check in the system. It's okay. I'm gonna check in the system for you. It's probably already paid. So she paid that one. I know, it's okay. So she paid both of the tickets, so.
You got that on record?
Yeah, I got that on record. Let me see.
proof of, can I have some paperwork?
Yep, I'm gonna give you some paperwork. I'm gonna print it out.
I'm sorry.
Now, you've been waiting this whole time. You just been wanting to talk. That's what it really was. It wasn't hot in the hallway. You just wanted to talk to
You
somebody.
get a receipt when you paid them? Yeah.
She lost it. I'm gonna print it out.
Yeah, I did. Okay.
She got a receipt.
Thank you.
I got
So
you.
who is this thing?
That's the attorney who spoke on your behalf to the office so that
Thank
they
you,
can.
ma'am. Thank you, Miss Robinson.
You're welcome.
Smile.
All right, and I'm gonna do the other
She
one
looked
too.
like
She
that
paid.
job a headache.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Lachey Walton. This is ticket SP 36262, count 2. No insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Attorney Phyllis Gayton Robinson, P 71733 on behalf of Ms. Walton.
Ms. Walton, state your name, please.
Lachey Walton.
All right. Counsel, I heard that you had an opportunity to speak with the city attorney about this case.
Yes, Your Honor, I spoke with the city prosecutor regarding this matter. Ms. Walton does in fact have insurance that is valid. And so as a direct result, there's an agreement with the dismissal of this matter with a stipulation of probable cause. We do so stipulate.
All right, so at this time, the court has lifted the warrant off of this matter, and in doing so, having provided documentation to this court, I'm going to dismiss this ticket without prejudice. You are all set, ma'am. That concludes this hearing, okay? Oh, you paid those. So when you pay the ticket, that means that the points go on. If you don't want the ticket, if you want to dispute it, you have to not pay the ticket. When you pay it, you automatically, unless it was that you filed, let me see, and let me make sure it's not a motion. It's not. You just went ahead and paid it on 3/20/24.
So what, 0.16?
How much is failed to stop for us?
I really would like to explain what happened then.
I mean, you paid it. Now you have to come to court before you pay it, and then you could try and explain it. But when you don't come to court and you pay it, then it's like admitting guilt. So, yeah.
Because I thought that, you just pay the ticket that they give you.
So that ticket is.
It doesn't matter. Just let it go.
It's 3 points, it looks like.
Your Honor, how long ago did she pay that ticket? I'm just wondering if the payment can be used as a bond to set a hearing on those matters?
No. She paid it on March 20th, 2024 from the because it had been sent to the collection agency, so she had to pay it.
Okay.
Yeah. So it had been in collection. Yeah.
So how long does do the points stay on?
They usually stay on for 3 years, I think it is.
I believe it's 2 years, Your Honor.
2. I know it's like a few years that they keep them on there.
24 months.
24 months, I heard. Yep, 2 years.
I can sweat that.
Okay, all right, I understand.
That's my punishment.
Next time, come into court and handle it, and then we can handle everything at once.
Use my darn signal.
Yeah, I understand.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank y'all. Y'all been very good.
Thank you. All right, that other case is dismissed, so you're all set, okay?
No warrants.
No warrants. I lifted the warrant, so you're all set, okay? Fantastic.
Yeah, I can wait them 2 years.
I know that's right. And it already started. So you probably only have like another year to go because it was like almost a year ago now. Okay. No problem.
Yeah.
Yes.
These 3 defendants that I let in from the waiting room, they had been here before, but I don't know what what their status is.
I'm cleaning that up right now.
Yeah. As I say, that's not Nick P. That's one I already talked to earlier. His name is Williams, Nicholas Williams.
Oh, you got it.
I'm changing his name right now to reflect what we're doing.
I had already changed it, Mr. Hoffman. I had already changed it. Sorry.
And then Malcolm Williams, we're ready on his case as well.
Did you change it back to P. Wilson? His name is Nicholas.
Yes.
His middle initial is P.
Yeah. that big.
Yeah, it's okay. His middle initial is P.
Nicholas Paul.
Detective Greeno,
Yes, ma'am.
Ryan Watkins didn't sign in. Now, did we adjourn this just so I can jog my memory? Did we adjourn this from another time and put it on this date?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
I believe
I'm
his
Casey.
attorney was at federal court and someone filled
Yep,
in maybe.
that's what
Am
I thought
correct?
as soon as I saw you. And neither one of them showed up. I'm a Capian, so
Okay.
he'll date further down the line. Do you have and you'll know if it conflicts with your furlough or your vacation, just let us know and I'll move it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Other than
Okay.
that, you're all set. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Take care. Be safe.
So thank you.
Your Honor, I'm ready to proceed. Can you give me 2 minutes?
Yes, I can. We need
Okay, I'll be right back.
to anyway, so you good.
Mr. Williams,
Yes.
you answering the phone or responding to a text or something?
No, my headphones fell out. I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, because you keep dropping off. That's why I was just wondering.
Oh, no, it kicked me out.
And you didn't respond to a call or anything? Because that'll kick you off also.
Oh no, I didn't. I was watching the live and it just kicked me out, so I left and joined back.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'll put you back in the waiting room.
Okay.
Thanks, Mr. Bachman. Because I was just going to put ready on there, so appreciate it.
All right, I take it you're ready on your matters then? Now? You got enough time? Okay, cool. Um, yes. Sharon Watson?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Now calling the matter of the people versus Sharon Charlene Watson. This is ticket SP 1538367, one count drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Would you, ma'am, state your name, please?
Sharon Charlene Watson.
Your Honor, the defendant has shown me valid registration. I'm looking for the contents of the document, but I did confirm that it is valid, current, and in her name, and I stipulate the probable cause for the recommendation to dismiss the instant case. Thank you.
All right, at this time, the court is going to dismiss this matter as an officer of the court having seen valid documentation. Ma'am, make sure you always keep everything valid, up to date in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you. Malcolm Williams. Now calling, you can unmute yourself for me.
Yes.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Malcolm Prince Williams. I have case number SP 1528526, count 1, drove while license suspended, count 2, expired plates, count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. I also have a warrant status ticket number SX 3592242, count 1, no operator's license on person, count 2, drove unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, state your name, please.
Malcolm Prince Williams.
So this matter is here for pretrial, and the defendant is actively trying to get his license back. He could use an adjournment. He's going to take advantage of some of the information I gave him today. I think he's coming back with a license, Your Honor. It's realistic.
All right, so I'm going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. I'm going to lift the warrant that is currently out there on his behalf. Sir, I'll see you back on June 4th. June 4th at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0. Mr. Williams, you have 2 tickets in collections right now. You need to take care of those tickets.
Yes, in the process of that.
Okay, cool. As long as you know about them, and then
Yep.
I'll make sure all 5 of these tickets are on the next docket, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. June 4th.
Okay.
All right.
What?
Have a good
Okay.
day.
You too, thank
Would you
you.
have another question, Mr. Williams?
Yes, I was about to say what time. I'm sorry.
8:30 a.m. No, that's okay to ask. 8:30
Okay.
a.m. Same way you logged in today, okay? June 4th.
Gotcha.
All right, Mr. Williams, see you then. Bonds at $0.
Okay, thank you. Have a good one.
You too. Lavinius Williams?
Yes.
Okay.
Williams.
Now, what is it? Say it again.
It's Lavinus Williams.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Levinus Robin Williams. This is case number SP 154142211. This is one count of reckless driving. I also have in warrant status ticket number Z8091581, one count operating while intoxicated, first offense city notice. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Bachman, P55052 for the defendant. State your name, please, ma'am.
Levinus Robin Williams.
Your Honor, we ask that not guilty pleas be entered at this point for the defendant. She waives any more formal reading of the information, complaints, or warrants. We ask that the matter be set for a next action date and that an attorney be appointed because of the nature of the charges.
All right. All right, at this time, the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. Ma'am, I'm going to set this for a pre-trial on the date of May 2nd, 2024, but I need to get some information, some personal information from you, so I need you to call the courtroom. Are you ready to take down?
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Hear me, I have it, and I will email that to Madam Clerk as soon as we complete the session.
All right, fantastic. All right, Ms. Williams, then I'll see you back on May the 2nd, so you can talk to your attorney at that point in time, okay?
Okay, thank you. You have a good day.
You too. Oh, Ms. Williams, do you know you have to get fingerprints?
Oh, no,
I didn't
he just had said something about it. I didn't know.
Okay, so you have to come down to 36th District Court and be fingerprinted for the reckless driving charge, okay? We had to make sure we had those in the, and what if she was arrested for it? Were you arrested for this case?
She was, Your Honor. She spent some time incarcerated.
Okay, so they have your fingerprints. I don't think she has to come down then.
Okay.
I agree.
All right, Ms. Williams, you're all set then. You don't have to, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. I thought about it after I remember what the first charge on that same count was, and typically they take you in that day. DeMarco Wright?
Yes, how you doing today?
Fine, and yourself, how are you?
I'm okay.
Okay, I'm gonna just read his ticket case numbers and not all the tickets listed on it, okay? Now calling the matter of the people versus DeMarco Wright. This is ticket SP 1470423, count 1. Ticket SP 1468889, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1457049, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1456029. Ticket SP 1429866, counts 1 and 2. Ticket SP 1406034, counts 1 and 2 and 3. Ticket SP 1382885, counts 1 and 2. Ticket SP 1374461, count 1. Ticket SP 1217482, count 1. Ticket SP 1178358, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1096622, count 1. Ticket SP 1094114, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1089666, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1088863, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1089586, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1374459, count 1. It shouldn't be in deep, we should be good. Ticket SP 1468220, counts 1 and 2. And ticket SP 1456028, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. Sir, state your name, please.
DeMarco Wright.
Thank you, Your Honor. These matters are here for pretrial. This is quite a bit, and it's a lot complicated. So we're asking if the court would consider an appointment of an attorney to represent the defendant. I'm also ready to make a motion on 3 of the cases, Your Honor. If the court, it'll help whittle down some of these cases if, without objection, if we can remove the 3 cases involving former Officer Vickers. I would ask the court to entertain a motion to dismiss in the interest of justice and ask Mr. Counsel if she would stipulate to that, considering I don't believe that witness will appear.
For the record, Your Honor, Chiku Mason, City of Detroit, 43471. Considering I don't know the situation regarding Officer Vickers, and I prefer and I'd be comfortable talking with that matter with my clients and with people in my office. So I'm not at this point going to dismiss anything.
We'll just keep it all there. I'm gonna have him come back on May 14th, 2024 for a pretrial. It's one of my lighter days. I had to go find a day where I didn't have that much stuff on it so we can put the stuff on it, Mr. Wright. If you don't come back on that day, I'm going to capious you.
We'll be
That means
there,
you're gonna
man.
have to come down here and you're gonna have to get a new court date because you have that many cases. I'm just letting you know, okay, Mr. Wright? So come back.
Yes.
Okay, so May 14th. You have his information as well, Attorney Bossman?
I do, Your Honor. I'm going to send that in an email before we get finished this morning.
All right, and then we'll have counsel here to talk to you so we can try and get these cases together and straighten out, okay, Mr. Wright?
Okay.
All right, so I'll see you. I'll set his bond at $0 personal unless you've paid any money. If you have, then that money will stay in place. If not, then there will be $0. But come back, Mr. Wright, okay?
Okay.
Okay, May 14th at 8:30 a.m. via Zoom, okay?
Okay. Thank
We'll
you.
have counsel. You're welcome. All right, have a good day. Bring in the rest of the people from the waiting room. Right.
Judge Matt,
Mr. Nicholas, huh?
I had a moment to plug in my machine. It's low on the battery.
You can, absolutely, absolutely. Just let me know after you do it, okay?
Okay. Okay, I'm all set. Thanks.
Okay, of course. All right. Mr. Nicholas P. Williams?
Yes.
Okay. Now calling. One second, Mr. Williams. Put yourself back on mute for 1 minute, Mr. Williams. All right. Dion Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, turn on your camera for me, please. All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Dion Jamar Williams. This is ticket SP 1539830. Count 1, no proof of insurance. Count 2, drive unregistered or untitled motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, state your name, please.
Dan Williams.
These are compliance dismissals, Your Honor. I'm stipulating to probable cause and testifying that I saw documents in the defendant's name that are current and valid, specifically his registration and insurance. So,
All right.
please dismiss.
Being an officer of the court, having seen valid documentation, the court is going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Sir, make sure you always keep everything valid, up to date, and in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. There's nothing further. You're all set.
Thank you.
You're
Have a good day.
welcome. You too, thank you. Latasha Williams.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, now calling the matter of the people versus Latasha Renee Williams. This is ticket SP 1537703, one count no insurance misdemeanor. Also have ticket number SP 1537754, count one tinted windows, count two expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Would you state your name, please?
Latasha Williams.
So the defendant did show me some compliance documents, namely registration and insurance, Your Honor. As to the improper equipment, there are two counts. One of them is a civil infraction and one of them is a misdemeanor. Would you allow the defendant to pay the civil infraction and dismiss the misdemeanor here?
I don't have the misdemeanor. And you know what I have too? So the tinted windows that I have on my docket was waived. So she just has that one ticket in default.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'll dismiss the two tickets that I have on the docket today, the expired plates and the no insurance misdemeanor, for her having valid documentation. Ma'am, ticket that's in default for improper equipment, it looks
Yes.
like, and I see it's improper equipment. I'll make sure that other case is dismissed. You still have to pay that ticket that's in default right now for $192, okay?
Okay.
The remaining counts, though, will be dismissed today, okay?
Thank you. Okay.
If there's nothing further, she's all set.
Your Honor, just for the record, I would stipulate to the information contained within the four corners of the complaint for the purpose of the responsible plea to that civil infraction.
Thank you. At this time, the court is going to accept that. But I think Attorney Boffman, because you were going to ask for the one to be. So what I have on the sheet, and for some reason, even though it says waive, they put into the computer system. So I'll dismiss this one, and the one in default will just remain. So everything else should be, okay?
Understood. Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
No problem. All right, you understood that, Ms. Williams? Go find out this ticket. I have the ticket number, but go pay that ticket and everything else will be dismissed, okay?
Okay, yes, thank you.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, you're all set.
Okay, have a good day.
All right. Bye-bye.
Coach, do you mind if?
Do you mind if I what?
Mr. Nicholas Williams drive while he's on Zoom? He's driving.
All right. Claudio Whitley. Her license is valid. Miss Whitley? Who the guy out
Yes,
there?
yes, you hear me?
Okay, yes. You gotta turn your camera on for me.
Okay, I'm trying to do that now. 1 second. Okay, I'm not sure why it's not coming on.
Let me see. There
Okay,
you go.
there we go.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Claudia Chantel Whitley. This is ticket SP 1285005. Count one is in warrant status, drove while license suspended. Count 2 and 3 are both in default, expired plates, and no valid registration certificate. Make sure they're still. Okay. Ticket number SP 1538435. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, expired plates. Ticket number SP 1255884. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, expired plates. All of those are on warrant status as well. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman for the defendant. Ma'am, would you state your name for the record?
Claudia Chantel Whitley.
Your Honor, I want to confirm for the record that the court has looked up the record and made sure that the defendant has a current and valid driver's license. We've also received picture evidence that the defendant has current and valid insurance and registration in her name. I believe each of the instant cases, the defendant is entitled to a dismissal. I stipulate to probable cause for that and thank the prosecutor and the court.
All right. This time, being that she has valid documentations in these matters, the court is going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss these tickets without prejudice. We did run her driver's license and it is valid at this time. However, I must tell you and keep in mind, I just want to check and make sure. Okay. Keep in mind that you do have some tickets that are in collection right now that you need to take care of. Blockading traffic, a no valid registration that went into default. And it looks like you got some type of speeding ticket. It's not in default yet, but you never paid on it. So I will go back after we have this court hearing and see, after we close out these tickets, to see what matters you have left, because those are matters you're going to have to take care of. Okay.
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, though, you're all set. Okay.
Okay. So do I wait and speak with Mr. Boffman again, or?
You don't have to. You're all set. The rest of the stuff is just going to be for you to take care of, because he can't do anything to get it out of collections for you. So you're going to have to take care of that. Figure out how to pay it together. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you so much and have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Arthur Williams. He's an older gentleman. Mr. Williams, can you hear us? There you go. Get them to help you unmute too. You see it? Have them help you unmute. There you go.
Yes.
There we go. All right. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing fine.
Good. Now calling the matter of the people versus Arthur Earl Williams. This is ticket SP 1535064. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. I also have ticket SP 1535066. One count expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Mr. Williams, please state your name.
Arthur Earl Williams.
Your Honor, the defendant showed me his registration and insurance. His registration will not expire until August 9th of 2024, and the insurance is valid till September 15th. He's going to plead guilty here and now to the driver's license offense that will be reduced here to failure to display a valid driver's license. I'm stipulating the probable cause as to the two matters to be dismissed.
All right. If that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. The other right hand for me.
Oh yeah, I got the left hand. I'm sorry. Hold
Okay,
that
do you
phone
swear
so
or,
long.
it's okay, just hold it like that. I got you. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, sir?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down for me. Get yourself back together. All right, and move the hand off the phone, because now it's blocking your handsome face, sir.
Okay.
All right. You got, okay. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Boffman about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything outside of what's been stated today for the reduction in the plea? All right. No. Are you pleading guilty of your own choice, sir?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a trial, bench, or jury in this matter? You understand that, sir?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of January 5th of 2024. Were you in the area of Lakeview and East Warren in the city of Detroit driving a Chevy vehicle, sir?
Yes. I would come for to get on Zoom that day.
Aww. And while you were driving that vehicle, did you not have your license, sir? Was it suspended?
Yeah, but I just was going around the corner. It was cold that day.
I know, but you can't drive, even if you're just going around the corner. If your license is not valid, you can't do it.
Yeah,
All right,
you're right.
Attorney Boffman?
Satisfied, thank you.
All right, stipulation for proper cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor, so stipulated, thank you.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of fail to display. Mr. Williams, I know you thought you was just running around real quick to do something, but you can't, especially if your license isn't valid.
Yes, I understand.
Do you have any resources to pay a ticket, sir?
Yes.
So if I give you a $200 fine, you can afford that?
Yes.
How long do you need to pay that?
Let's give me a month.
And that's it? Yeah, you don't need any extra time?
Well, you can add some extra time.
What's up with your license? Why is it not valid?
What happened, every time I got ready, I pay them off, then, they stopped there and said that I owed them more money on. But see, now Secretary of State sent me a notified, said 36, this is said I had mother alcohol related, but I ain't never been charged with no alcohol related.
And I would have, if you were, I would have been given that ticket. I don't think you are. Let me see. So I had the expired plates ticket. I had all three of these tickets. I don't see you with the one unless you got one recently. You got one recently?
No. The only ticket I got was the ticket try to come get on Zoom, then get another same ticket.
All right. These appear to be his only three tickets right now. I do see an older OWI, but you took care of that.
Yeah, that was dismissed.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's closed.
But that was I wasn't drunk and driving then. That just was some car ran my mouth
Mr.
too
Williams, Mr. Williams, well, you pled to it, so you admitted guilt, okay?
Yeah.
So whether you was or not, you admitted that you did, and you paid some costs and fines because I could see. So don't get on here now talking about you don't know what happened and you don't know what you did or did not do.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Williams, I'm gonna waive this cost and fine.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Better not. Get your license. Get your license. I know you've been having trouble, but you know why you can't get your license? Because you just run around the corner real quick.
I ain't gonna do that no more.
Thank you. Stop running around the corner real quick, because every time you do that and you get caught driving, it just pushes back and delays the date that you can get your license. But I want you to have your license. So stop running around the corner real quick when it's cold outside. And instead, find somebody to take you if you need to go, or use them two good legs you got. Because I saw you walk back across the house, so I know you can use them.
Yeah, but they get stiff sometimes.
Oh my, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Stop making up excuses and just do it. Thank you.
Oh, okay, thank you.
All right, no problem. All right, let me get these other two.
I got the lead, knock off lead.
Talk to Charles Watson. It's fine. Charles Nicholas Williams.
Yes.
Okay. Now calling the matter of People versus Nicholas Paul Williams. This is ticket number SP 1531772. Count 1, leave scene of accident property damage. Count 2, failed to provide info regarding accident. Count 3, failed to report accident. Also, I have ticket number SP 1531771, improper lane usage. I do have an additional ticket that he can either set to pay or I can make a court date. It's ticket SP 155530021, equipment violation. improper use. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, state your name.
Nicholas Williams.
Judge, the defendant is continuing a not guilty plea because of the nature of the charges. We're going to need an officer present to even to give life to the events that caused the defendant to be here. Would you set the matter for a bench trial, please, by Zoom?
I will. Sir, if you could raise your right hand for me, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
No, I just know that I reported my car stolen and I got tickets in the mail. So
Hold on, Mr. Williams. You spoke to me,
Mr. Williams,
didn't you?
hold on. He did, but he's trying to tell all his business. Mr. Williams, I asked you a yes or no question. You trying to give me the whole rundown.
I'm saying no because I have a police report. So I have all my stuff on my end. I'm just
Mr. Williams,
waiting on
you're
this
not
to go
listening
through.
to the question.
That's all.
I know you tried, Attorney Bachman, but sometimes people just want to tell their story, even if you've spoken to them, because they don't understand that by you telling me the story. Now you got to have a jury trial. Guess what my jury trial dates are, Mr. Williams? Because you wanted to tell me so much right now. My jury trial dates are in August. Do you want to handle this in August? See, I asked you a yes or no question. I asked you, did you have a chance? And you said, no, because all I want to do is present some police reports to show that the car was stolen. That's not what I asked you. All I asked you was
But
a
if I
yes or no
reported my car stolen,
question.
why am I getting tickets in the mail? That's all I'm.
Because when your car is stolen, the Secretary of State's office doesn't automatically know that right away. And so they look at the VIN number on the vehicle. And so if the VIN number on the vehicle, they send the tickets back to that particular person who the VIN number is on. With all these agencies don't talk to each other like you think they would. It's not like you file a police report and then the Secretary of State's office gets it. You have to physically take it to the Secretary of State's office and say, this is what happened. And then we can be able to handle it. But also we have to make sure that, even though you can come in here and say that we may have a police report, I can't physically see it right now. He may be able to, you can send it to us.
No, I
but what if
emailed
we
it to
have
your
the
email,
officer,
man.
Mr. Williams?
Just listen.
That's all right, because I have the power of mute. Okay. So then we ask for the officers to come just to make sure, because then what if we show the stuff and then all of a sudden it's you really? And now we done dismissed the whole case. Because let me tell you, people out here fabricate documents, and I'm not saying you did at all. But now I know what's going on. We can try and work with it. But I know it's a frustrating process. I do. I get it. It's frustrating. But these are things that you say afterwards. When I say the date for the bench trial, then you say, can we handle this any sooner? Because I'm really struggling with this issue. Not just trying to defend you. And then he looking off like he don't even care. All right, I'm going to give my original. I was going to try and move up the bench trial, but I'm going to just give my original bench trial date. We'll see you on June 25th. Because, I mean, if you disinterested, I'm disinterested too. Now, you want to act like you interested a little bit, Mr. Williams? Now, unmute you. You got to unmute yourself.
I've been waiting for 4 hours. And I had the wrong court date.
Mr. Whiteside, stop laughing at me. One of the things I teach on Sundays, Attorney Bachman, is about patience. It's one of the 9 things I'm supposed to have: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, faithfulness, and self-control. So I try and exercise that. And one of the things I really practice is that even when people don't give me the grace, that I extend it beyond, because I love it, because the reward is great at the end of the day. So let me see if I have a May date for him, so he can come in here and handle this as soon as possible. I have to give my officers at least 3 weeks to come in here. So let me see what I got going on in May. What about May 10th?
Thank you.
Okay. You're my only person on the docket. This starts at 9 a.m. You're the only person on my docket that day so far. I'll set your bond at $0 personal. Please have all your paperwork for whoever is the attorney that day, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, there's nothing further. You're all set. Oh, bring him in. Bring him in. Okay. Charles Whiteside.
Good morning, Charles Whiteside.
Can you turn your camera on for me, please, sir? All right, thank you, sir. Now calling the matter of the people versus Charles Anthony Whiteside. This ticket SP 1556657. One count, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drove while license suspended. I also have ticket SP 1534181. One count, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drove while license not valid or improper. Ticket number SP 1469590. Count 1, defective windshield. Count 2, drove while license suspended. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please. Anybody talk to Mr. Whiteside?
I did not. I don't believe I spoke to
Yes,
Mr. Whiteside.
yes, the lady talked to me.
Attorney Gaten Robinson, she may just not be. Give us 1 second. Okay, Mr. Whiteside, 1 second.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you talk to Mr. Whiteside? He said he spoke to you.
I did speak to Mr. Whiteside, Your Honor.
Appearance for the record, please.
Attorney Phyllis Gaten Robinson.
Sir, state your name for the record, please.
Good morning, Charles Whiteside.
Counsel,
Your Honor,
how are we
we're setting Mr. Whiteside's matter for a pretrial as Mr. Whiteside is trying to seek out some documentation for his matters.
Right. Mr. Whiteside, you have 2 additional tickets in default. They're expired plates and no proof of insurance. I'm gonna take those out of default.
I got the proof of the place and stuff that I took care of the place, and one of those insurance tickets that I got, I realized I had insurance that day, but the office, my phone was dead, and I got the thing on my phone for the insurance, but I know it's not valid today, but it was valid on one of those insurance.
Tell all your business, Mr. Whiteside, as you sit in the vehicle. Stop telling your business.
We had a whole conversation about that sitting in the vehicle thing. He thought I was being difficult and extra. He's in the passenger seat, though, Your Honor. He's not in the driver's seat.
I can tell he was on the passenger side. Okay. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. He has 2 additional tickets that are in default. Do you have a motion at this time, counsel?
Your Honor, I am asking that that default be set aside and that those matters follow along with his tickets that are being set for the pretrial.
Okay. I will. Oh, hold on. He made a payment plan. You made a payment plan?
Yes, ma'am. And that was before all the stuff that was going on in my personal life that interrupted the payment plan.
It's okay. That means he's taking care of them. So I'm not going to do those 2 tickets because he's taking care of business on those. So come back with all your documentation so I can. He has a payment plan for one of them, not the other one. So the expired plates, I'm going to add to my docket.
I got the place taken care of.
Mr. Whiteside, listen, just listen. You're going to bring all of your paperwork back at the same time so we can get you a global offer, right? And so if we start dealing with them at one at a time, the offer isn't as good. So we're going to do them all at the same time. You got to listen, though. We're not trying to trick you. We're trying to help you.
Yeah, I promise, Mr. Whiteside, I promise, but she's right. If you come back and you have this stuff together, right, then I can do a lot more than with just having one piece of documentation. And if your plates are valid now, they're gonna be valid in a couple of months too, because it's not gonna be too long. I'm gonna give you. Are you trying to get your license in order?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a little bit more time because if you can provide that too, it makes it even better.
That's why we set it for a pretrial, Your Honor. We had this conversation. I told him we were buying time for him to come back with the documentation that he indicated he was working on.
I promise if you come back with the stuff together. Yeah. I promise if you come back with this stuff together, we're gonna really help you out. For real.
Okay.
For real, for real. Okay, so just be patient. I'm gonna give you till June 4th. That means that in the interim, you should be working to try and get that license back in order. Keep paying on this no proof of insurance ticket. Don't pay the rest of the tickets though that are that I told you I'm putting down on my docket, the defective windshield and the expired plates. Don't pay those. I'm going to put them on my docket. Okay, so just work on this one that you have in the payment plan, getting that taken care of, because that's probably something that's holding up your license. Okay. Then try and get that license so you can show us a valid license and your documentation of your vehicle up to date and your insurance, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I'll see you June 4th at 8:30 a.m. with all of those documents so that they can request a special thing from the city for you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Okay, we got you. Just we got you. I know it seemed like I know, and I'm gonna note for the record that your plates are valid now. So you got valid plates, but we're not gonna do anything on it until that time, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You're all set, Mr. Whiteside. Thank you for your patience today.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
I will, thank you. Mr. Harvey Williams, come on to the front. Sorry for your delay, and thank you for coming down here after having to do all that, okay? Let me know it's important to you.
Yeah, I've been going through some medical issues. I'm just trying to make it down here to get this stuff resolved.
I know, Mr. Williams. If you could face there, I know it's gonna be odd. I'm gonna be talking from your back, but you can still hear me. Just face turn. You see that little thing? Okay.
Okay.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Harvey Williams. This is ticket SP 122-584. This is one count of drove while license suspended. Can you pull his license for me? I don't know if it is in here yet. All right, ticket number SP 1277640, drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 1396096, counts 1, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drove while license not valid. Ticket number SP 1413790, drove while license suspended. Count 1, count 2, no insurance. Count 3, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Ticket number SP 1540100, count 1, improper plates. Count 2, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. And he has in default, but it's a 2021 case. I think it might already be with collections. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, please loud and clear, state your name.
Harvey Williams.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Williams, I believe, has a valid license. On information belief, I believe he's already submitted his registration and insurance, and he counts with respect to those documents. I'm stipulating the probable cause for the recommendation to dismiss. And I believe he has a dangling civil infraction, which will be reduced here on his plea of responsible to 1 to 5 over. No limited access.
Okay.
All right.
And I did pull his license. Very good job, Mr. Williams.
Nice.
We had to add more paper to get it all out. But you got it back valid, okay? That means you have to keep it valid, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. Do you stipulate to the 4 corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis for that speeding ticket? I mean, for the disregard amber light ticket?
Yes, Your Honor, for the purpose of the plea this morning, so stipulated. Thank you.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of responsible for 1 to 5 over speed in this particular matter. Sir, the fine is $125. Typically, you have 14 days to pay that. Do you need some additional time to pay that though, sir?
14 days is fine.
Okay. All right. So that brings us to April 18th, 2024. Sir, before you pay that ticket, make sure it says 1 to 5 because there is a point difference. Okay. And I don't want you, it's 1 point versus 2 points. Okay.
Yes.
All right. And we want you to get the 1 point, not the 2 points on your license because we want you to keep this license.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. For everything else, Attorney Bachman, he's also provided me with copies of his registration and everything, much like he showed you as his attorney, and everything is valid and up to date at this point. So the court is going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. He even provided his disclosure that he has the car that we were talking about originally, the Silverado. So he's all set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Welcome. All right, if there's nothing further, thank you for your patience today, Mr. Williams. You're all set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
So, no documents.
Yeah, you can if you want to wait for a second, but otherwise we'll get it in the computer system as soon as possible.
Computer. All right, thank you.
Okay. Thank you. All right, let me just make sure. Close the room. We should be all set though. Hello, birdie there for a moment. I didn't tell him how much the ticket was, did I? Did I tell him it was $125? That's this morning's docket.
You did tell him it was $125.
Oh,